Welcome to episode number 8 of this Dallas Stars NHL 22 franchise series. And today, I'm obviously playing my Dallas Stars NHL 22 franchise. It is the playoffs, based on what the title of the video, and based on it says on the screen, it says regular season has ended, right up there. And like it says, that's the, well, it's playoffs in this episode because it says, like I said, right there, it says regular season has ended, if you can see that. Even if you can't see that, the title of this video should be, or even if you can't see that, the title of this video should be The Playoffs Are Here, which they are here. The Stars squeaked in the last episode, because you can see at the bottom, below that yellow line, or whatever, it says OT, or OTW, overtime win, beat the Predators in the regular season finale 2-1 in overtime in Nashville to get into the playoffs. It was on a game-winner goal by Scott Mayfield, a defenseman who, it wasn't his first goal of the year, but he doesn't score that much. He's one of the defensemen I signed, I believe, via free agency this past off-season. This is season number 2, so it's the 2022-2023 NHL season. Like I said, it's season number 2, and it's franchise season number 1. Season number 1, we finished with 71 points and did not make the playoffs. But here in season number 2, we finished with 91 points, and we do make the playoffs. Here in season, or we finished season 1. Sorry about that. I just heard some noise outside the man cave. But either way, season 1 we finished with 71 points and didn't make the playoffs. Season 2 we finished with, in season 2 we finished with 91 points and didn't make the playoffs. So we finished with 20 more points than last year. And unlike last year where we missed the playoffs, we missed the playoffs in season 1, but we made the playoffs here in season 2, which I'll take that. Tyler Saden led our team with 69 points in the regular season. He played 80 of the 82 games. I'm going to show you the standings. Of who made it. I did show you the standings at the end of the last episode, but I'm just going to show you again. The Blackhawks, the 114 points. I'm not sure why they're like the best team. I don't know. They're literally the best team in my Dead Not Suspension franchise, and they're the best team here in my Stars franchise. It's weird. Jets are in second place with 103 points. Avalanche were third with 99 points. Stars were fourth in that first wildcard spot in the Western Conference with 91 points. And then Pacific Division, 14 made it as well. Vancouver did not. It's still up in the air who's going to win that division, because Vancouver still has one game left. So it's except for it's still they have the X, which means clinch playoff spot, but Y means clinch division title, and they haven't done that yet. But either way, in Seattle, Vegas is right now in second with 94 points. Vancouver's in first with 94 points. So Vegas is in second with 94 points. Seattle's in third with 93 points. Anaheim's in fourth with 90 points, and they got that second wildcard spot. Anaheim was a team that I got Trevor Zegras and John Gibson from via trade for Ben Bishop, Dennis Gurianov, and a few draft picks. That's where I got Zegras and Gibson from, and the Ducks were also the team who had the best record in the last season, and the Ducks were also the team that had the best record in the lead last season in season number 1, and they're also the team that won the Stanley Cup in season number 1. But obviously, here in season number 2, obviously they're the defending champs, but like I said, they're the defending champs. And they still made the playoffs, but not as the 1 seed. They made it as the 8th seed in the Western Conference. And then the Metropolitan Division, I believe 3 teams made it. Yes, Hurricanes won that division. Blue Jackets and Rangers clinched the next 2 playoff spots. And then 5 teams made it from the Atlantic Division. Maple Leafs won that division and had the best record in the Eastern Conference. Canadians also made the playoffs, and there were the Lightning, Panthers, and Bruins. And out of the 5 teams that made it from the Atlantic Division, the Maple Leafs, Canadians, Lightning, and Panthers all had 100-plus points, while the Bruins were the only team that didn't have 100 points. They had 94, while the Florida had 101, Tampa Bay had 106, Montreal had 106, and the Maple Leafs had 110. But yeah, I know, sitting in the playoffs now, I'm pretty sure we're going to be playing the Winnipeg Jets, because we're the 7th seed, and we'll be playing the 2 seed, which I believe is the Winnipeg Jets. I'm not 100% sure on that, but we'll find out momentarily here who we're playing. I believe it's Winnipeg, and if it is Winnipeg, we played them in the third to last game of the regular, or we played the Winnipeg. We played Winnipeg in the third to last game of the regular season. I think it was in Winnipeg, I'm not sure if it was in Winnipeg or not, but either way, we lost 3-1. You can see that right there. We played in the third to last game of the regular season. We lost 3-1. But yeah, let's find out who we're playing in the playoffs. So this episode will just be round 1, game 1 against whoever we're playing in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs here in 2023. Let's get it. Did the Texas Stars make the playoffs? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I should look maybe if they made it. Okay. By the way, it's such a good point. Andre Sekera, I know in real life, some people might not know this, but either way, he retired like 3 weeks ago in real life. But in this game, he's still playing, and he wasn't on the Dallas organization. He was, I believe, in the Canucks organization, but the Canucks, I believe, were sending him down, and he had to clear waivers that sent down to the AHL. And I saw that, I was like, I'll pick him up. It's one, Texas Stars kind of need some defensive help, and he retired in real life, and I mean, I just wanted to bring him back to the Dallas Stars. So, I'll just replace this guy with Hanley. I'm not sure if the Texas Stars made the playoffs or not, so, but yeah. Now, let's see who we're playing. Okay, just next day. Let's actually see if the Texas Stars made it. They did make it. Texas Stars made the playoffs. I believe they did. Yeah, they did. They finished in the AHL. It's top 4 from each division, no matter what. Because I know in the NHL, it's top 3 from each division, and then 2 wildcard teams after that. But in the AHL, it's top 4 from each division. There's no wildcard teams in the AHL. It's just top 4 from each division. Stars finished 4th in the Central Division. I guess they'll be playing the 1 seed now. I think they're the 8 seed. So then they're playing the 1 seed, which I believe is the San Jose Barracuda. But either way, they did make the playoffs, so that's nice. I'm not sure when their playoffs start. But, yeah. It's another day. Okay, is all the games played yet? But yeah, all 82, so it should be like next day the playoffs should start. Okay, NHL regular season has come to an end. Same for the AHL regular season. And, so good job. I expect goals to be accomplished when I set them. Keep doing this, and you'll be a shoe-in for extension when the time comes past. I want us to make the first round of the playoffs. If I did that, we would have got $60,000, which we did make at least make round 1 of the playoffs. I had $60,000 here of available funds to use this year. Oh no. I failed. Winning on the road is critical for a good team. Did 23 road wins. That would have been $40,000. I failed that, but sorry. We're playing Vancouver. Oh my. We're playing Vancouver. First two games are in Vancouver. I knew we won't have home ice advantage because, like I said, we're the 7th seed, but we're playing Vancouver in Vancouver. So yeah. So it looks like it's Vancouver versus Dallas, Vegas versus Seattle, Chicago versus Anaheim, and then Winnipeg versus Colorado. Okay. Let's look at, and I know I'll show you the full plot. So did anything change? Let's look at the Western Conference before we get into the game here quickly. Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, why are we playing the Canucks? It's weird because the Jets are still a 2 seed, and the Jets are playing the Avalanche. Well, either way, it's us versus Vancouver. They're the 4 seed, we're the 7 seed, they're the 4 seed, we're the 7 seed. So obviously they have home ice advantage. The games 1 and 2 are games 1, 2, 5, and 7 are in Vancouver, while games 3, 4, and 6 are in Dallas. Obviously, games 5, 6, and 7 right now are if necessary. But here's the Stanley Cup playoff bracket, as it's Winnipeg versus Colorado, Chicago versus Anaheim, Vegas versus Seattle, Vancouver versus Dallas, and then over in the Eastern Conference, it's Columbus versus the New York Rangers, Carolina versus Florida, Montreal versus Tampa, and then Toronto versus Boston. Toronto versus Boston, that's a classic playoff matchup. And then the AHL bracket, let's look at it. Looks like the Texas Stars are actually playing the Rockford Ice Hounds. I forgot the AHL actually, they have where like the first round you play a division opponent no matter what. So they want to be playing the San Jose Barracuda because they're in the Pacific Division and the Stars are in the Central Division. So the Stars are playing the Rockford Ice Hounds, and they'll be playing a division opponent until the West Final. Because even if they beat the Ice Hounds, which in the AHL the first round is a best of 5 series, even if they beat Rockford, they would be playing the Milwaukee Admirals or the Grand Rapids Griffins in the second round. They won't be playing someone from the Pacific Division into the West Final if they got there. Same for the Eastern Conference. So, yeah. I mean, I'd rather have the Dallas Stars win the Stanley Cup, but at least the Texas Stars made it too, so I'll take that. So, yeah. Game 1, Dallas at Vancouver. Looks like Dane's 1. Same thing as in Be a Pro and Expansion Draft franchise, where Dane's 1 and 2, back-to-back, day off, then Dane 3, then day off, then Dane 4, and then then another day off, and then I don't exactly know how to. So, yeah, so it looks like, well, we did 2 days off. Now, the first game is on Monday, April 17th, 2023, so it's Danes 1 and 2 back-to-back, day off, game 3, day off, game 4, day off, game 5, and then the next day, game 6, and then a day off, and then game 7. Like I said, Danes 1, 2, 5, and 7 are in Vancouver, while Danes 3, 4, and 6 are in Dallas. And unless we play the 8-seeded Ducks, we won't have home ice advantage, which you never know, that could happen, but unless we play the 8-seeded Ducks, we won't have home ice advantage throughout we won't have home ice advantage at any point in the playoffs unless we play the 8-seeded Ducks. Or I guess if we play a 7th seed in the Eastern Conference in the final, Stanley Cup final, or if we play the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference in the Stanley Cup final. But there's probably like a 2% chance, maybe less than that. Maybe let's say a 1% chance of us getting a home ice advantage in one of the playoff series. But that's probably not because we're the 7th. Probably not because we're the 7th seed. But either way, let's get into game 1 of the first round of the 2023 Stanley Cup playoffs. Dallas Stars at Vancouver Canucks at Rogers Arena in Vancouver. Let's get it. Wait, hold on. When's the AHL? Is it the same day? Oh, it is the same day. And for the AHL, because it's best of 5, it's first 2 games are in Rockford, games 3 and 4 are at home, and then game 5 will be back in Rockford. But yeah. No, I almost not simulate. Yeah, simulate the AHL affiliate game now, but so be it. I mean, here we go. By the way, Joe Pavelski, I believe, is injured. I'm pretty sure he was injured, but either way, the Canucks have Elias Pettersson, Quinn Hughes, JT Miller. I believe they have Bo Horvat too. I'm not sure their goalies. It might be Thatcher Demko. I'm not sure. Let's say we have a better. No, we both have a 90 offense, and we both have a 90 offense, and both have a 90 offense, and we have a better defense and goalie than Vancouver. Style traditionally in 4 minutes, still pro on ice, turn adaptive. Let's get into the game. Let's get into game 1 right now. You miss anything? Their goalie is an 87. Our goalie is 90. Both offenses are 90. Defense 90 for us, 89 for the Canucks, and then goalie 90 for us, 87 for the Canucks. So we both have the same offense, and we have a +1 for defense and a +3 for goalie. Our goalie obviously is John Gibson. Their goalie might be Thatcher Demko. I'm not sure. Let's watch a prediction. James Cebulski, round 1, game 1. Here we go. Zedris versus Pettersson on the face-off, and I was too early in the face-off. They won the opening draw of the first period here in game 1. Here's Hughes. Robertson picked it off, and I almost turned it over right in front of Dixon. I did not mean to do that. Why was it passed like that? Here we go. Here's Garland. Stopped by Dixon. Burakovsky in the corner kicked it out right to Hastinen, who missed the pass. As whoever he was passing to, he just went right by the guy. Icing it. It's Dallas. Just under 2 minutes into the game, or just under 2 minutes into game 1. Here we go. Pettersson versus Zedris again. And we win the draw. Here's Hastinen, turned it over. We can't have these stupid turnovers. Blocked. Garland's got it again. Poached it away by Dixon. Got hit hard. And we're starting. Here's Bo Horvat. Here's Robertson back the other way. We have the putt for the first time in our offensive zone. Over. Now picked off. Here's Horvat. Might be the Vancouver captain. Here's Pettersson. Poached it away, but he got it back. As we're 4 minutes into the first, or as we're 4 minutes into game 1. Here's Dellandrea. Lost it. Saved by Dixon. And Dellandrea lost it again. And that just missed the net. We're starting to get buzzed. Horvat, I just completely missed the hit. In the corner with Haston and Horvat. Behind the net now. I believe Pavelski is injured. We're getting crushed right now. Here we go. Here's Teo Fleury, who we got off of waivers from Seattle during the season. What a hit! Zegras follows up! Saved by Demko. I was right, it was Thatcher Demko. 12:54 to go in the first period, no score. I believe that was our first shot on goal. Would have been dominating the first 7 minutes and change. Here we go. And I believe, well, Tomas Hertl's out. No, and I forgot when he's coming back, Hertl is. But, yeah, I don't remember when Hertl's coming back. What a move by Miller. I don't know how he got that. Here's Trocheck on this team. Save. Here's Lendenin. Hit a skate, and then it was picked off by JT Miller. Picked off by Delandria now. But then he was poached from behind. Here's Miller. Missed the net. Now it's behind the net. Here's Tanner Kara, who took the place of, I believe, Joe Pavelski. Here we go. That did not work. Satan's got it, though. Fake pass down low to Caro. Backdoor feed, and up hitting Demko. But yeah, I believe Tomas Hertl's out. I forgot when he's supposed to come back. I don't remember. Here's a shot stopped by Dibson. Another shot stopped by Dibson. And up ahead, Hintz with a burst of speed. Hintz around the edge. Lost the putt. Here's Myers. As we're 12 minutes into game one. Here's Hodlander. Got poached away. Here's Giroux. Lost the putt. Dumped in by Vancouver. 7 minutes to go. Here's Tanner Taro. In for Joe Pavelski while Ty Delandria is in for Thomas Hertl. Shot stopped by Demko. That almost went in. And he covers it feet from the line. 6:02 to go in the first period. No score. So they also have Joe Thornton. Here we go. Fonsa versus Thornton on the face-off. Fourth line versus third line. Our fourth line, their third line. Here we go. Here's Pedersen to play. Here's Golodowski. Golodowski will shoot it. A little bit of a knuckler stopped by Thatcher Demko, and he'll pass it to his teammate to get it restarted. Under 5 to players. And with our fourth line still out there. What a hit! Up ahead now, Tivaranta. Yoel Tivaranta! What a save by Demko! Bunching the leather on Tivaranta, who's like a third-year player. 3:43 to go in the first period, no score. Shots only 6-5 in favor of Vancouver. I thought they had more than 6 shots. We win the draw. Bad Mayfield, who got us into the playoffs with his goal. Justin Dallin steals the puck from a former Dallas Star. Shot stopped by Dibson. What a hit! Here's Raffle, who just signed, I believe, in Russia, I believe. Here we go, back the other way. Here's Spotza! Lost the putt. So the Canucks have Jason Dickinson, a former Dallas Star, and Justin Dallin, a former Dallas Star. And Dickinson right there, a former Star, and Dallin, a former Star. That's offside. 1:41 to go in the first period, no score. Pedersen versus Ederson on the face-off. Line 1 versus line 1. Or line 1 versus line 1. Face-offs, 4-2 now in favor of Vancouver. 90 seconds to play. Here's Pedersen. The poke. Now below the goal line. Here's Haston. Up ahead, Robertson. Robertson has got hit hard. Here's Emden Larson. Here's Gardlin. Up ahead, Horvat. Shot stopped by Gibson. 7 seconds. Horvat steals the puck from it. Round in front, save Gibson. Will pass it out. And that will be the end of the first period here in Game 1. No score here in Vancouver. The Blitzing had their chances. No score after 20 minutes of play here in Game 1. Shots are 8-5 in favor of Vancouver. Hits are 5-2 in favor of Vancouver. Time of attack, they had about a minute more Vancouver did. Pass-in were really 59% to 93% for Vancouver. Face-offs 4-2 in favor of Vancouver, and then neither team has any power play minutes. Any power plays. No, and neither team has no power play minute, and neither team has any power play minutes, power plays, and no penalty minutes either, and no short-handed goals, obviously. Let's get into the second period here in Game 1. Stars 0, Canucks 0. Canucks are in the Pacific Division, but we're playing them here in Round 1. Let's get it. Cedars versus Pedersen. And we lose the face-off off the tie-up. As Ryan won the second period here in Game 1. No score. Pettersson scores! Elias Pettersson in the Canucks straight first in Game 1. Blocker side, I believe, on John Gibson. 27 seconds into the second period, and it's a 27 seconds into the second period, and it's 1-0 Canucks. Assisted by Darlin. Up ahead now. That was lost it. Fleury lost it. He's on the first defensive line with Miro Hastings just because the line temperature boosted. Pote. Here's Robertson. Back the other way. Robertson. Over to pass. Shot by Zeder as Demko covers it up against his chest. 18-13 to go in the second period. 1-0 Vancouver. Faceoffs 5-3 in favor of Vancouver. 1-0 Vancouver just under 2 minutes into the game. Or in the second period. Here we go. Here's Fleury. Lost the puck. Robertson to forecheck, but Hughes did it. That's 2.5 minutes into the period. Up ahead to Pote. Here's Zederist. Lost the puck from behind by Darlin. What a hit! Here's Hastings. That's the other way. Here we go. And that was intercepted going for Burakowski, I believe. Here we go. Passed over. Horvat just got nailed. Here's Burakowski. Zederist. Right on in front. And I waited too long to shoot it. Here we go. Ty Dellandrea with a booming hit. And I don't know why I just didn't stay there. What a pick. Picked off the pass for Hastings, but turned it over. Miller. Over. One-timer score. As it snuck through Gibson, it's Pettersson, and it's 2-0 Vancouver. Off the turnover by Hastings, second goal in, like 6 minutes. 6:26 into the second period, and it's 2-0 Vancouver. And it seems like that Vincent Trocheck. Assisted by Proma, Zen, and Miller. Here's Miller. Poached away by Glendening. Glendening gets through there. Here we go, shot! Blocker save, picked up by Dellandrea. Kicked out of there. Good pass, center and pass. Picked off by a Canucks player, probably saved the goal. Here's Miller. As they're approaching the halfway point here in Game 1, 2-0 Vancouver. Here's Myers to Pote. Here's Matson. Matson back the other way. Matson, save. And I don't know why I just missed it. Lost the puck. Here's Matson, stopped by Demko. As they're halfway through Game 1 here in Vancouver, 2-0 Canucks in Game 1. What a hit. Matson, I don't know why he didn't pass it to him. He passed it to the other team. Here's Thornton. Shot stopped by Gibson, and he covers with 9:22 to go in the second period. And Pettersson has both goals for Vancouver, and he's 1 goal away from the hat trick. Yeah, we don't have our captain Pavelski. He's injured. I forgot how long he's out for. Same thing for Tomas Hertl. So instead of Tomas Hertl and Joe Pavelski out, Tanner Kero and Ty Dellandrea in, and Kero's center feed is intercepted. But yeah, Joe Pavelski and Tomas Hertl out, Ty Dellandrea and Tanner Kero in. Here's Kero. Giroux lost the puck. Come on, we need at least one before the period ends. Here we go. Here's Pearson. Here's Thornton. Save by Gibson. And he passes to Hastings to Kero. In for Pavelski. Kero. Save. Rebound was right there. It's right there. Kero's denied. Wraparound. Save. It might have actually been poked away by Demko. As the Stars are maybe a foot away from getting on the board. Here's Kero with a good poke. Good bat check. Got hit hard. Hip check into the boards. 5 minutes to go in the second period. 2-0 Vancouver. Shot. Now, didn't know. Here's Fleury. Here's Zederist. Here we go. What a pass. But intercepted by Hughes. 4 minutes to go. Up ahead, Horvat to Pote. Now round in front. One-timer. Was blocked and out of play. 3:17 to go in the period. Face-off will stay in our zone. Has 2 goals, both goals for Vancouver, Pettersson does. Cedars versus Pettersson on the face-off. Come on, we gotta get one. We've been close, but not close enough. Here's Robertson. Up ahead, Burakowski. Back the other way. Shot through a stream by the Canucks defenseman right there. It's stopped and out by Demko. 2:33 to go in the second period. Still 2-0 Vancouver. Come on. And we win the draw. Here's Madsen, blocked. And now Hughes got demolished. 2 minutes to go. To Pote. And now that guy just got turned it over. Pedersen for the hat trick. I don't know why I passed it out. I'm being stupid, that's for sure. Come on, get out of there. Here's Horvat. Horvat! Or to Pote off of Pedersen. 20 seconds. Can we look for a buzzer beater here? Here's Burkowski. Save. Here's Robertson. Backhander. Smith. You didn't miss anything. The period's going to be over. There's only 1 second. And that is the end of the second period. 2-0 Vancouver. As 2 goals scored in the second period, both by the Canucks. And the Canucks have a 2-0 lead here in Game 1 after 40 minutes of play. I mean, we're not shooting at 14-12. We had a chance there at the end. But unfortunately, Canucks didn't one across. Both goals were scored by Pedersen. First one was Bonderson, I believe, on Dibson. Second one just squeaked through Dibson. Let's get in the third period right now. Here in Game 1, 2-0 Vancouver. We're not dead yet. I mean, we only need 2 goals, and there's still 20 minutes to go. But we got it, and that's a goal. If we don't have 3-0, that could be ball game. Here we go, and we went to open the draw in the third period. But immediately, Fleury turned it over to Pedersen. But Zedris, oh, he almost got that. He would have had numbers if he actually got it. Here's Horvat, got double-teamed. But then we lost the puck. There's a minute into the third. Come on, we need that goal. Stop by Dibson. 1:31 into the third period. 18:20 on the dough in the third period. Still 2-0 Vancouver. Time attack. Vancouver has 2 minutes more time attack than us, which means time in your other team's zone, which is your offensive zone. Here we go, and we lose the face-off. Here's Hughes. Save, Dibson. Here's Fleury. Zedris. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Here we are. Here's this guy. Come right in, and now backhander blocked. Out to the point. Here's Hughes. Blocked again. But now stolen from Robertson with a back check. But, my goodness. And now that puck does go out, but we need a goal. We need 2. We gotta start by scoring 1 goal, though. Here's Horvat. And a Pote. Come on. Here's Burkowski up ahead, Fleury. Here's Fleury. Shot blocked. Sit down. And we have 14:30 to go. He's still down 2-0. Come on. Come on. Defense. Now there's Zedris. I mean, there's no one open. I mean, like, you have all my team. What a hit. Come on. Move it. Come on. Come on. Here's Glendening stopped. There's Myers. Kind of got bumped. Here we go. 12.5 minutes to go. Here's Glendening. The Pote. Trochet has it right out in front. Miller saved Dibson. And up ahead, Sadin. Here we go. Here's Giroux or Dellandrea. Here we go as we're approaching the halfway point of the period. Here's Miller. Toadrads. Save Dibson. And I passed it out to Devon Taves. And somehow Stadium is able to get that pass. Here we go. Shot. Save by Demko. Dellandrea kicks it out. Glendening just nailed that dude. Now some numbers here. Let's fight. I'm sick of this. I'm sick. Come on. Let's drop the gloves. 8:51 to go. We're still on 2-0. And there's a fight. It's Myers versus Dellandrea. Ty Dellandrea versus Team Myers. I don't know what his first name is. But Dellandrea versus Myers in the left circle of the Canucks zone. 8:51 to go. We're down 2-0 still. Red bar for Myers. Yellow bar for Dellandrea. Helmet off for Myers. Dellandrea won the fight. That might get some momentum into the Dallas Stars, who are getting shut out, and there's only 9 minutes to go, give or take. But that's still down 2-0. 5 minutes we're fighting for it's Tyler Myers and Ty Dellandrea. 8:51 to go. Giroux versus Thornton on the face-off, and we lose the face-off. Come on, pressure him. The forecheck, but no. Here's Peterson. Here's Hodlander. 8 minutes to go. The Pote by Hintz. Here we go up ahead. I don't know what that bank pass was. Here we go. Trying to pass it to Giroux, but that does not work. 7 minutes to go. We're running out of time. Come on, pressure him. Dumped down below the goal line. Here's Tanner Taro. And for the captain, Pavelski. Over to Hintz. Shot! Stopped by the glove of Demko and out of play. 5:49 to go. We're still down 2-0. Here we go. And we win the draw. Madsen, over. Taves keeps it in. Shot, and that will. Giroux to the side of the net, stopped. Giroux gets it back. Right to the slot. Oh, off the glove of the goaltender. Here's Hintz. Shots up, rebound was right there. Good poke check. Good forecheck. 4 minutes to go as my Dennis Giroux shot clipped the glove of Demko. If it hit his glove, it would have went in. 4 minutes to go, and I said the touch. That was weird. Here we go. I don't pull our goalie now. There's 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. We're down 2-0. There might be a way to do it without pausing but I'm not. But I'll pull our goalie here. I'm not sure our extra tactor will be, but we'll have an extra man. Down 2. Shot blocked. Burakovsky. Shot. Some rebound. Score. And we're not dead yet. Robertson. And it's 2-1 with 2.5 minutes to go. The first shot was blocked, but I believe it was Burakovsky's shot was blocked. Robertson got the puck and put it in. Put it in. Blocker shot on Thancer Demko, and it's 2-1 with 2:31 to go, I believe. Extra Tatter goal. Now 5-on-5 again. 2:31 to go. It's 2-1. Assisted by Burakovsky and Tanner Caro. Here we go. Here's Hughes. 2 minutes. Come on, step up. Step up. Come on. I want to win this. Come on. I don't pull our goalie in. There's like 2 minutes now. Less than 2 minutes. There's 1:46 to go. Oh my goodness. If we didn't come back to tie, I'll be ecstatic. But it seems like if I'm down 2, and pull the goalie, I get 1 extra tattered goal, but not a second one. I want a second one. I need a second one. Here we go. Back the other way. Here we go. Pass that a blocked. Now Garland. Come on. Pressure him. Pressure him. Oh, he sucks because he just missed the wide open net. I mean, I don't get why the... Come on! Come on! Move! And now Patterson has it for the hat trick. That poach it from behind. But then he regains the puck and scores a hat trick for Patterson. He has all 3 goals for Vancouver. And with 50 or 49 seconds to go, we're down 3-1. And that's going to be the game. Patterson with all 3 goals for Vancouver. Just by Edmund Larson. But my goodness. The defenseman, problem is that I can't control all 5 guys. I only control 1 guy. And the other 4 guys, the defensemen, or the players that are in front of the puck carrier with the empty net, just stand there. What I mean by that is that they keep backing up, and really you should be pressuring the puck because, just Patterson for 4 goals, because it's an empty net, but the AI acts like there's a goalie in the net, but there's not. And just keep backing up. I don't mean to do that. 20 seconds. Here's Zedris. Here's Zedris! Glove save Demko. 17.5 to go, but we're going to drop game 1, which is unfortunate. I mean, you have Elias Pettersson with all 3 goals for Vancouver. I mean, he scored the first 2 goals, and then the third goal is an empty netter. 3-1 with 17.5 to go. I'm not even pulling Dipson because I know it's over. Lose the draw. Here's Edmund Larson, who had the only assist on Pettersson's empty net goal. It poached. Here's the Landry. Just got hit hard. Hopefully there's no one that's hurt here. Here's Sadin. One last rush. And we lost the puck to Miller. Miller's on a breakaway, but time runs out, and the Canucks win at 3-1. Well, Oliver, Edmund Larson, the third star with 1 assist. Demko, second star with only 1 goal in its average. Because we did not shoot him 23-18. Just lost it in 3-1. Yeah, and then the first star, Elias Pettersson with 3 goals, no assists, 2 hits. Obviously, the third goal is an empty net goal, but it was still a goal. It just, I mean, time attack, Vancouver had about a minute more. Hits, 17-16 in favor of Dallas. Faceoffs, 11-9 in favor of Vancouver. Shots, I just said, were 23-18 in favor of Dallas. It just, we scored 1 goal with Robertson with that extra tattered goal with, 2.5 minutes left. But then, with, 49 seconds left, Pettersson got an empty net goal. And I'm telling you, it seems like when I'm down by 2 and pull my goalie, I get 1 extra tattered goal, but I never did a second one. And also, whatever his name is, I was taunting after the empty net goal that the defenseman, I only didn't control 1 guy, so that means 4 guys are being controlled by the AI or the CPU. The defenseman, that's why I try to click on and like pressure the puck, because the AI never does that. And I did, don't do it all the time, but when there's an empty net, you should do that. And the AI does not do that. They keep backing up, and they keep backing up, and they're acting like there's a goalie in the net when there's not. And yeah, I mean, on that play, Pettersson did push it from behind, but regained the puck and fired it in an empty net. The first guy missed the net, surprisingly. I mean, he had a wide open net, and a wide open look at it at the empty net, and he missed it. But then, like 20 seconds later, Pettersson scored in an empty net, and we lose game 1, 3-1, and we're down in the series 1-0. I mean, this is tough. I mean, game 2 is not a must-win, but you would like to win game 2, so the series is tied at 1-1, going back to Dallas for games 3 and 4. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you go down 2-0, but I mean, it's not impossible to come back from down 2-0 because it's the best 7 series. First to 4 wins the series, but you would like to win game 2 in Vancouver, so your series is tied at 1-1. Going back to Dallas for games 3 and 4. Like I said, games 1, 2, 5, and 7 are in Vancouver, while games 3, 4, and 6 are in Dallas. And that's episode of the series. Will be the first elimination game for either team in this series. It doesn't matter if it's an elimination game for the Canucks or us. The next episode of the series in this game will be the first elimination game for either team in this series. So hopefully it'll be an elimination game for the Canucks. But like I said, next episode of the series will be the first elimination game for either team in this series. Which, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. You'll find out what and when the next video on this channel will be. When, or let me rephrase that. The next video on this channel will most likely be the Field of Dreams game, which will be on MLB The Show 22. Or the next episode, or the next video on this channel will most likely be the Field of Dreams game. Which what I mean by that is it will be the Field of Dreams game, because in real life the Field of Dreams game is, I believe, tomorrow between the Reds and the Cubs in Iowa at the Field of Dreams Stadium. It's not actually where they filmed the movie, but it's like across the cornfield where they filmed it. Last year was between the Yankees and the White Sox. This year is between the Reds and the Cubs, which are two like bad teams. But I'll be playing the Field of Dreams game in MLB The Show 22 Play Now. That will most likely be the next episode, or that will most likely be the next video on this channel, which will most likely go up tomorrow, because tomorrow is the day, or that video will most likely go up tomorrow, because tomorrow is the actual day, or the actual date of the 2022 Field of Dreams game in Iowa. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay guys, time to close and no board. It gets up to the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And I'm gonna see you in episode number 9 of this. I'm gonna see you in episode number 9 of this Dallas Stars NHL 22 franchise series. See you in episode number 9. And eat a lot of bacon and go Stars.